Ladies, let me tell you something straight from the heart, because I know how confusing love can get sometimes. You're sitting there wondering, does he really love me? Is he serious about me? Or am I just another chapter in his book? And I'll be real with you. Men, we can talk a good game. We can say the right things, send the right text, and make you feel like you're the only one in the world. But here's the truth. Love is not just about what a man says. Anybody can say, I love you. But not everybody can live, I love you. If you want to know whether a man truly loves you, don't just listen to the words coming out of his mouth. Watch the way he moves, the way he shows up for you, the way he prioritizes you. Because real love has signs, and if you pay attention, you'll see them. One of the first signs that a man truly loves you is he will protect you. Now, I'm not just talking about physical protection, like he's standing outside your house with a bat waiting for trouble. I'm talking about something deeper. When a man is in love, he takes on the responsibility of your well. He doesn't want to see you hurt, not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually. If somebody disrespects you, he feels it. If you're stressed out, he notices. If life is wearing you down, he tries to pick you back up. You see, love puts a man in a position where he says, I can't let nothing happen to her. Not on my watch. That's why when you're with the right man, you start to feel a certain kind of safety, a certain kind of peace, because he's not going to let you go through things alone. Another sign is he provides. Now hold up, let me clear this up before anybody gets it twisted. Providing doesn't always mean money. A lot of women think love equals gifts, fancy dinners, or paying all the bills. No, what I'm saying is when a man loves you, he has an instinct to give. He wants to add to your life, not take away. That might be money sometimes, yes, but it might also be his time, his energy, his wisdom, his effort. When a man is in love, he will go out of his way to bring you something: comfort, joy, solutions, laughter, support. It could be as simple as bringing you your favorite snack after a long day. It's not about the cost, it's about the thought. Because when a man loves you, giving to you is his love language. It's not a burden, it's his way of saying, I want to make your life better. Now let's talk about priority, because this one is big. If you're always an option, you're not the priority. If you're always waiting for him to make time for you, wondering where you stand, then you already know the answer. But when a man truly loves you, you don't have to guess. He makes sure you know where you stand. He carves out time for you even when he's busy. He cancels things if it means being with you. He doesn't forget about you when he's with his friends. He doesn't go silent for days. He doesn't leave you hanging. Why? Because a man invests his time where his heart is. If you're important to him, you'll know it by the way he prioritizes you. You'll feel it by the way he chooses you over distractions, over excuses, over everything else. Another way you'll know is he listens to you. Now, I know men ain't the best listeners. We're not naturally wired to remember every little detail. But when a man is truly in love, he pays attention. He remembers things you said weeks ago. He notices when your tone changes. He may not care about candles, but he'll go out and buy the exact one you mentioned because he knows it'll make you smile. That's how men love. They show you they care by remembering the little things that matter to you. Listening, for a man in love, becomes less of a chore and more of a choice, because he wants to know you, understand you, and connect with you. Now here's one that separates the real from the fake: sacrifice. Love without sacrifice ain't love, it's convenience. When a man truly loves you, he will give up something for your happiness. He'll put aside his comfort, his habits, maybe even his pride. If he's willing to adjust his life for you, to compromise, to let go of certain things that don't serve the relationship, that's love. And let me tell you something, men don't make sacrifices easily. If he's doing that, it's because you matter more than whatever he's giving up. And then there's the future. If a man sees you in his future, if he's talking about, wait, instead of me, that's love. Because men don't just include anybody in their plans. He's not just saying, I'm going to buy a car. He's saying, we're going to take trips together in this car. He's not just saying, I want a house one day. He's saying, I want us to build a home. That shift from me to we is one of the clearest signs of love. But the biggest one, the one that ties it all together, is consistency. Anybody can love you for a day, a week, or a month. Anybody can shower you with attention in the beginning. But real love shows up day after day, month after month, year after year. It's steady. It's reliable. It's not disappearing acts. It's not hot and cold. It's not excuses. When a man truly loves you, he is consistent. He doesn't leave you guessing. He doesn't leave you wondering. His actions match his words. And that consistency builds trust, and trust builds love that lasts. So ladies, stop letting yourself get confused by mixed signals. Love doesn't leave you in the dark. Love makes you feel safe. Love makes you feel seen. Love makes you feel like you're not out here by yourself. If a man truly loves you, you're going to know it, not because he said it one time when he was in the mood, but because his actions keep proving it over and over again. Let me break something down to you real clear, because sometimes you let your emotions get in the way of the truth. Love is not supposed to be complicated. When a man loves you, you're not confused about it. You don't have to go asking all your girlfriends, do you think he really cares? Do you think he really loves me? No. When a man loves you, you will know. Why? Because his actions and his spirit won't let him hide it. Love shows itself. See, a man in love can't play cool for too long. He can't keep acting detached. His behavior will start giving him away. Think about it. When a man protects you, it's not just about him stepping in front of a fight or locking the doors at night. It's the little things. You're walking across the street and his hand instinctively reaches for yours. You're tired and he says, sit down, I'll take care of it. You're upset and he doesn't let you go to bed angry because it eats at him to know you're hurting. That's protection. He's protecting not just your body, but your heart, your spirit, your peace of mind. He wants you to feel safe with him. And that's one of the biggest gifts a man can give a woman: safety. Because when a woman feels safe, she can bloom. When a woman feels safe, she can give her love freely. Now, providing, this one is big because a lot of women misunderstand it. You think providing is all about financial support, but that's only one piece. Men are natural providers, and when he loves you, he wants to provide what he has. If he's got money, he'll spend it on you. If he doesn't, he'll provide effort. He'll fix things around the house. He'll go out of his way to make sure you don't struggle. If you tell him you're cold, he's going to take off his jacket. If your car's low on gas, he's going to fill it up. If you're stressed, he's going to try to make you laugh. See, providing is not just about dollars. Providing is about effort. Because at the core, love makes a man want to add, not subtract. If he's always taking from you, draining you, leaving you empty, that ain't love. But if he's constantly trying to give, no matter how big or small, that's a man who loves you. Then there's priority. And ladies, this one right here tells you almost everything you need to know. Because a man cannot hide where his priorities are. If you're always last on his list, if you're always waiting for him to make time for you, you're not his love. You might be his convenience, but you're not his love. When a man loves you, you move up the list. You don't have to beg for attention. You don't have to wonder where you stand. You don't have to fight for a spot in his life. He will make space for you. He'll say no to some things so he can say yes to you. He'll put down the game controller. He'll cut off the extra noise because his priority is being present with you. A man in love rearranges his life. That's how you know. Now let's talk about listening, because does this one separates the ones who care from the ones who are just passing time? Men are not naturally good listeners, I'll be honest. But when a man loves you, he leans in. He pays attention. You tell him something once, and he remembers. You mention that your favorite flower is a sunflower, and weeks later he shows up with a bunch of them, not roses, not lilies, but sunflowers. That means he was listening. And that right there is love in action. Because he didn't just hear you, he valued what you said. He respected your words enough to hold on to them. That's what a man does when he loves you. He pays attention to your details. Now let me get into sacrifice. Sacrifice is where love really proves itself. Because let me tell you something, men are creatures of habit. We like our routines, we like our space, we like our comfort zones. But when a man loves you, he will step out of all that for you. He will sacrifice his sleep to drive across town if you need him. He will cut back on things he wants so he can give you what you need. He will let go of certain friendships or behaviors if they are hurting you. See, that's sacrifice. And you have to understand, men don't just sacrifice for anybody. If a man is sacrificing his time, his money, his pride, his habits for you, baby, that's love. Because the truth is sacrifice is uncomfortable. And if he's willing to be uncomfortable for your peace, your happiness, and your growth, that man loves you. Now the future. Oh, this one right here is major. If a man never talks about tomorrow with you, if all his sentences are then you're not really in his plan. But when a man loves you, he includes you in his dreams. He starts saying things like, when we get that place, or one day we'll take that trip. You see the shift. It's not just about him anymore. It's about you and him together. And that's huge because men are territorial with their future. They don't just hand out a spot in their vision board to anybody. If he's putting you in his future, if he's talking about building with you, that's not casual, that's serious love. And the glue that holds all this together, consistency. Ladies, let me say this plain, consistency is everything. Any man can come on strong in the beginning. Anybody can text good morning for a week. Anybody can take you on 2 or 3 nice dates. But the real test of love is not in the intensity at the start. It's in the consistency over time. When a man really loves you, you don't have to keep asking, where is this going? Because his actions answer that question every single day. He doesn't ghost you. He doesn't play games. He doesn't disappear. He shows up over and over again. Love is not proven in a moment. It's proven in repetition. And that's what you got to understand. Stop letting words fool you. Stop letting a man's I love you mean more than his actions. Because love that's real will show up in how he treats you daily. Does he protect you? Does he provide for you? Does he prioritize you? Does he listen to you? Does he sacrifice for you? Does he include you in his future? And most of all, does he remain consistent? If the answer to those is yes, then baby, you don't have to ask if he loves you. His love is speaking louder than any words ever could. Love has a way of showing itself without a single word being spoken. You don't have to go chasing answers. You don't have to keep wondering what he feels. Because when a man is really in love, it starts leaking out of him in everything he does. He can't help it. It shows up in his tone, in his consistency, in the way he looks at you, in the way he shows up for you. And if you're paying attention, you'll see it clear as day. Let's start with protection again, because this one right here goes deeper than most people think. A man that loves you will protect not just your body, but your name, your reputation, your dignity. He's not going to let people talk bad about you in his presence. He's not going to let family disrespect you. He's not going to let friends play games with your character. He stands up for you even when you're not around. That's love. Because love says, I can't let her be out here uncovered. You can tell when a man loves you because you feel like somebody's got your back, no matter what. And let me tell you, a woman who feels covered by a man can rest. She doesn't have to carry everything by herself. And when a woman rests in that kind of love, she flourishes. Providing, that's another one people get confused about. See, some men think if they throw money at you, that's enough. But love don't work like that. A man who loves you will provide on every level. He'll give you laughter when you're stressed. He'll give you peace when the world is heavy on your shoulders. He'll provide solutions when you feel stuck. And yes, if he's got resources, he'll share those too. But even if he's broke, if he loves you, you're never going to feel alone in the struggle. He's going to figure out a way to provide something, effort, ideas, energy, comfort. Because a man in love is a giver and he wants to see you smile. Now, priority, this one will tell you the whole story if you're brave enough to face it. If a man only sees you when it's convenient for him, if you're always waiting on a text, waiting on a call, waiting to be squeezed into his schedule, then you already know where you stand. But when a man truly loves you, he moves you up. You're not his afterthought, you're his main thought. He may have a busy life, but he'll still carve out time for you. He'll let you know where he is, not because you demanded it, but because he wants you to feel secure. Love rearranges priorities. That's why when a man falls in love, people around him start noticing changes. His boys might say, man, you're always with her. His coworkers might say, you leaving early again. And he don't even care because you are where he wants to be. That's how you know. Now, about listening, this is one of the quietest but most powerful signs of love. Men, by nature, are problem solvers, not always listeners. But when a man loves you, he starts tuning into the things that matter to you He may not understand why you care so much about certain little details, but he'll pay attention because it matters to you. He'll remember that you like your coffee a certain way. He'll notice when you're quieter than usual. He'll pick up on the changes in your energy. Love makes a man attentive. You might think he's not listening, but weeks later, he'll bring up something you said in passing, and you'll realize he caught it. That's a man whose heart is invested. Now, sacrifice, let's get real about this. Sacrifice is not easy. Men don't like to give up their comfort zones. But when a man loves you, he'll do it without hesitation. He'll drive across town at midnight because you need him. He'll give up a night out with the fellas because you've had a rough day and need company. He'll spend money he was saving for himself because he wants to see you happy. And it's not about him being controlled. No, it's about him choosing. That's the key. Love makes a man choose you over himself sometimes, and that's how you know it's real. Because love without sacrifice is selfish, and real love is never selfish. The future. Ladies, I can't stress this one enough. A man can play games in the present, but he doesn't play games with his future. If he doesn't see you in his tomorrow, he's not going to talk about it with you. He might enjoy today with you, but he won't include you in his dreams. But when a man loves you, he starts speaking in we. It's not just, I'm going to travel. It's, we're going to take a trip. It's not, I want a house. It's, I want us to build a home. That little word, where, is powerful. It means he's thinking long term. It means he's putting you in places that matter. It means he doesn't just want a girlfriend, he wants a partner. And that's love. And then consistency. This is the cornerstone. Any man can be charming for a season. Anybody can come on strong in the beginning, but that's not the test of love. The test of love is consistency. Is he showing up regularly? Is he treating you with respect day after day? Is he proving with his actions that you matter? Consistency is what separates a fling from forever. When a man is consistent, you don't have to chase him. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to doubt. You just know. Because love doesn't take breaks. It doesn't disappear when it gets hard. It doesn't go silent when things get rough. Real love is steady. And here's something else. Love has a rhythm. When a man loves you, his rhythm with you doesn't change based on his mood. He doesn't treat you like a queen one day and ignore you the next. He stays the course. Even when life gets busy, even when things aren't perfect, his love for you shows up the same way. That's consistency, and that's how you know it's the real thing. So ladies, stop asking, does he love me? Start asking, do his actions show love? Because the truth is, love speaks louder than words ever could. And if you're seeing these signs, protection, provision, priority, listening, sacrifice, future planning, and consistency, then you're not just loved, you're deeply loved. And if you're not seeing them, then maybe it's time to stop making excuses and start facing the truth. Here's what I need you to understand. A man who truly loves you is going to make it known, and he's going to keep making it known. Love doesn't hide. Love doesn't go missing. Love doesn't leave you confused. If you are confused, if you're always second guessing, if you're always sitting there wondering where you stand, then you probably already have your answer. Because when a man loves you, you don't have to guess. You just know. You feel it, you see it, you live it every single day. Let me take you deeper into what protection looks like, because a lot of women hear that word and they only think about the physical. But when a man loves you, he protects your spirit. He protects your dreams. He protects your emotions. He won't let you sit in self-doubt without lifting you back up. He won't let you walk into situations that could harm you without warning you. He won't let you deal with your pain alone. A man in love feels your pain as if it's his own. He can't sit back and watch you struggle without stepping in. Even if he doesn't have all the answers, he's going to try to be there to shield you from the worst of it. And you know what? That's how you know you're loved, because you feel safer with him than without him. Now,